The following is a fan-based discussion. All properties discussed are property of Toei Inc., Bandai, Hasbro, and Subaru Productions.
We're here again, everybody.
Rumorcast Part 2.
Rumorcast Part 2. It's just where to begin.
I hate Sentai. I really do.
Yeah, I'm starting to get there.
I hate it so much.
It's the modern Sentai.
I hate everything about it.
These last... I'm counting Kirameiger as one, but these last two, including Reed Soldier. Let's say here, like, Lupat's the outlier here, so...
It's just...
Wow.
So, the Kirameiger press conference happened.
Press conference and the trailer.
And the trailer got released, so we have now met the cast, we have seen the mech, and we have seen the basic premise of the plot. Where to start? Why don't we start with the only good thing I think that this has been given us so far?
What's that?
The mech doesn't look terrible.
Yeah.
The
night shots that we won't get of it, but you know.
I said this while I was watching the trailer earlier. I said, I can't wait for all the night fights we're never going to get.
Because as Akiba Ranger has told us,
it's expensive.
Shooting at night is expensive.
But
we might fight in a darkened warehouse.
Actually, I'll give it some other things here.
Oh, please.
The other four.
Well,
see, I'm not giving them that just yet because right now all we have been given are...
What makes you say the other four?
Because they're not red. Red's sort of the problem.
I'm not giving them that benefit of the doubt yet because all we have been given is their name and occupation and have been given no personality except from what we can tell immediately, which is like Yellow's the serious one and he's
the leader.
Pro gamer. And Pink's a surgeon, and my first thought was, all right, how many patients have died because she had to go fight a monster?
Well, I don't know. The last time we saw her, she was Spectre's sister, so...
Also, not a good track record for her. No offense. Blue is...
Crow from Garrow Season 4.
But what's his occupation?
He's an actor.
Oh, that's right. He's an action movie star.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
is that what he was?
Yeah, there was a samurai movie he was in.
I thought he just played... I thought he was a kendo specialist or something.
Nope, actor.
He's an actor?
Yeah.
What?
And then green is
track.
He's a track star.
So, know what we have here?
And then red is a high school student.
Who can also draw.
Can he though? We haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. But he's also
anybody can draw. I didn't say he was good at it.
I can't draw.
No, you can. The physical act of drawing is possible for you. That is all I'm giving him. You can draw a circle, but doesn't
not
mean
very well.
I'm about to say
that's not what I'm arguing. I'm just arguing that you can perform the action. He can draw in a sketchbook.
The problem
anybody can do that. Really,
is red. He's loud.
I'm not giving... Again, I'm not...
And the catchphrase.
What's the catchphrase?
Kiramager.
Oh, yeah. I'm not giving anybody else the benefit of the doubt because, one, I have been given no actual personality that's not three-dimensional. It's all two-dimensional bullshit. Serious one, smart one...
Doctor one.
Loner one. No, she was the smart one. Loner one, and all this other kind of shit. And then we have red, and I'm sitting there just going, this is Go Andra mixed with Operation Overdrive, mixed with Wizard, mixed with Shoot Me in the Face Now.
Shoot me in the face.
Thank you for the Borderlands reference.
I am very hesitant.
I don't want to watch this show.
The reason I'm very hesitant on this is just because of red. And we all know how I feel about reds like this.
Oh, we know.
I'm hesitant.
We certainly know.
I'm hesitant because of everything.
No, they do too.
The other four have given me no reason to think they're going to be any better. Not like in terms of loud, yes, they'll be better, but in terms of tolerability.
The thing is, you really can't tell that much
from this trailer. We don't get a lot.
Yeah.
No, but
now I'll say
also those uniforms though. The amount of Black Clover references that they're getting.
I'm not a fan of those uniforms.
They look like the anime or something.
Here, I'll show you a picture.
Okay.
I think it's weirdly enough. I don't think that Sentai needs to do these uniforms anymore.
The civilian uniforms.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
I don't think so either.
Because remember in Lupat, even at the beginning when
Yeah.
the last time you watched it. The only people that were in uniform were, if it's in the
But they
occupation.
were police officers.
Yeah, the police officers, but the thieves didn't have them.
No, they had clothes.
Well, technically, they had the top hat and everything for when they're actually out doing thief things.
Yeah, but that's a thief costume.
Yeah,
that's not a uniform.
Yeah, they have actual clothes that they're out wearing.
Yeah,
and the
because they work in a cafe like normal people.
Yeah, and Red had this one shirt that I really wanted, but beside the point.
If I may say this,
Yes,
this show
Do
could
you have a picture of
this show could totally surprise us.
it really could.
It could be great
I hope it is.
because it's being written by the head writer of
Naruhisa Arakawa.
who was the head writer on Kuga and also Deca Ranger.
He wrote he was the head writer on Deca Ranger, he was the head writer on Aba Ranger,
Mm-hmm.
the head writer on Kokaiger, and the head writer on Akiba Ranger.
So
Do you have the civilian uniforms? Because I can't find a photo on it.
Don't think I do. Fuck.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it really does.
Um,
I'm really hoping that we end up getting something good out of this because the writer.
so we've got talent behind the camera.
Yeah, the writer.
But that doesn't
He's
always...
written. I know it doesn't, but as of now, the guy's written some of my favorite shows.
Yeah,
I love Deca Ranger. I love Gokaiger,
I love Kuga.
and that's a positive.
All right, I finally fucking found it. So here are the civilian uniforms.
Yeah, I know that.
These are the uniforms of the Magic Knights in Black Ball. The same half cape, half jacket look. So a lot of people online are making comparisons that they look like they're from Black Clover.
We're also making some other comparisons of the Pin Pineapple Pin guy smashing together Magic Ranger and Go Launcher.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, the Pin Pineapple Pin guy is their commander.
I didn't know this existed until Marcus pointed it out.
You didn't know the pineapple pen guy existed?
No, I never saw that.
I'm so sorry he had to subject you to that.
Well, I still haven't seen it.
Oh, okay. Don't. He needs do not waste his brain
I
cells.
am hesitant.
I am angry.
I know you are.
And this
As
is sort of the
anybody on
problem-
Twitter anybody who follows us on Twitter knows I'm angry.
This is sort of the problem that I'm having with a lot of the more modern Sentai outside of Lupat.
Because they're trying to go too
Safe.
I don't think safe is the right word.
Neither do I. I think it's too light-hearted.
Bad.
Well,
It just doesn't look good.
the two facts are not mutually exclusive.
Well, it's not a fact. It's just how I feel.
Sorry, I meant to say statements are not mutually exclusive. But it just looks like it's Go Under with gems.
Oh my god,
The next talk.
I need to say something about the stupid gems. When they showed up in the trailer and Marcus said they talk, the scene with the gems bobbing up and down in front of the commander, and it looked like it looked like they were giant lollipops and somebody under there just had sticks and was waving them around.
I mean, that's exactly what was happening.
It looked so silly. It looked like something out of Sesame Street.
It looks unnecessary. I don't understand. I can understand something like an Opera Ranger when the dinosaurs talk.
Yeah.
I can get that.
I even understood why the cars in Gohander talk.
I didn't, but here we are.
I did because they come from an alternate dimension with where everyone is a sentient vehicle. I can understand that. That's not too.
You can accept that.
I can't accept it because for this world that you're setting up, it makes sense.
However,
And I don't know what we're setting up for this one yet. So just from this shot and just hearing the voices that they went with and the fact that they all sound like Go Under characters.
Yep.
And
It's all like that it's all like that over the top
Also,
cartoon voice that they all have.
I think a first for TokuCast is that one of the scans that we looked at in the original Rumorcast was wrong. The mech that we saw for red was the sports car, and it was colored red.
That it's some special thing that's getting released.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't.
But it gave us the
ever
impression that his mech was the sports car,
It's a
but
shift car that got lost.
his mech is actually the fire truck.
Yeah.
accurate.
Which, makes more sense that the track star gets the race car. But I just thought it was interesting.
Yeah.
That, we had this speculation, we had this expectation that we were, and a Rumorcast was wrong.
I still think the suits are very good.
Yeah, suits are still.
They're still growing on me.
I like them.
I like
Also,
the
that
suits a
fucking pose at the end of the trailer.
He had to explain to me what the heck was going on. They're the katakana.
It's either the katakana or kanji. Somebody wrote it out, but I believe it's the
the katakana for Kirameiger.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're actually just...
They're spelling out their name.
That's so dumb. That's so dumb.
It's new. I'll give them that.
Is it, though?
Yeah.
I'm just very hesitant. And this is the problem that I really have with a lot of the more recent Sentai outside of Lupat. And there was some rumor going around, I believe it was like on 2chan or 4chan or 8chan, whatever the
Whichever
Japanese
chan.
one is. That whatever the Japanese
One
one
of
is,
them
like
chans.
it's being Sentai's being relegated to a B team, and which is sort of why Ryu Soldier hasn't done anything.
AK doesn't have a plot.
I mean,
Because it's like the higher up people are not letting the writers take risks. So we ended up getting a very bland, generic Sentai this year. It really makes you...
this is one of the reasons I said burn it to the ground, make snowmen out of the ashes,
This is
And
why...
start over.
and start over.
It's
For the first time ever, I'm starting to agree with him.
It's,
Wow.
I wish that we had, like, the
You
risk-taking...
did this.
the risk-taking that we had from, like, 91 to 09.
Yeah.
Where we had so many dynamic plots and
Like,
different...
the fact
things.
that, like, Shinkenger was our last, like, holy shit level Sentai.
Oh, Gokaiger.
Gokaiger had the benefit of being the anniversary season and fan service.
Its own special beast.
Shinkenger was able to do it with its own validity. Gokaiger, no offense, needed help. But everything since Gokaiger has been nothing, in terms of a out of 1 out of 10, has been nothing above a 6 or 7.
For you.
I haven't finished all of Lupat.
Same.
Yeah.
So.
Lupat's my exception to the rule
Mhm.
because it was different. It was a very different animal.
By the way, I like to say, I just said that, and yes, fucking Kiramieger is still one of my favorites. I still give it a 7. At best.
That's 3 points away from perfection.
That is at
It's
best,
about
though.
3 points higher than what I gave it.
And
So-
it's at best, and that is also including if you maybe just hit mute whenever King talks.
Well, you'd have it on mute the whole time.
it's funny because it's
True.
true.
Anyway,
But yeah, it's just like for a lot of the more recent Sentai, I mean, Q-Ranger did some interesting stuff, but the characters were again. Then we ended up getting to Lupat, which happened immediately after, and it's just like there's a dynamic there that hasn't been done before, so it's a lot more interesting to watch.
Mm.
But then we end up getting
did
to
Lupat not sell well or something?
No, it didn't have a lot of toys to begin with.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's why everything after Lupat is safe because it didn't sell
Well,
well.
we're only one after right now.
No,
Ryu
I'm
Soldier.
counting.
Getting
I'm
into it.
counting this train wreck that we're about to watch.
I still think it's good.
It isn't out yet. We don't know. We won't have an opinion really for sure about its quality until we do our first impressions when the first 3 episodes drop.
And even then, the first 3 episodes really won't end until
I'm going to quote a colleague of mine from work. We're getting to the end of Ryu Soldier. I thought I saw the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's just a train coming to run me over.
I'm going to say something a little more positive.
Okay.
The B team, just in the general term, the B team, they can give us great stuff. Disney's B team gave us Lion King. So
We talking OG Lion King?
OG Lion King.
Okay, making sure.
So anything is possible.
Yeah.
This show could turn out to be amazing.
The writer,
And I really hope it does.
the writer could surprise the hell out of us.
The writer is what's giving me hope.
Yeah,
That's the main thing giving me hope, because you listed off his resume. Those are repeatedly shows that are put repeatedly on S tiers of people's Toku lists.
I would also like to point out
That gives me hope.
when Gaim was coming out, we were having the same conversation. We heard breakdancing and fruit, and we were like, "This is gonna fucking suck." And then we heard Urobuchi, and we thought, "Okay."
Well, you did.
Well, no, I was mainly talking
I
about.
know.
We heard Urobuchi, and we're like, "Okay, let's see what happens." And we got a show that
it was better than what came before and after.
it was also better than what it was for the first 10 episodes. As soon as I got rid of the breakdancing, that show kind of just went like, okay.
And
Then
hopefully,
they go
as
up.
soon as we end up getting to episode 10 or so of Kirameiger, it'll just be like, all right, somebody died.
It was the red. We have to replace him now.
That would be... I was sort of the thing I was like weirdly wishing last night. It's
They
like,
won't
what if-
kill a high school student.
No.
Will they? Will they?
What if
You're Japan. You'll kill anybody.
What if they pull a Sun Vulcan? and replace the red part of the way through.
Maybe.
Which is the last time that happened. By the way.
He graduates, has to go to college. Peace out, bitches.
There's a new Reddit.
Or he just straight up dies.
There's a new Reddit. It's Koga from Garo.
Goodbye, everybody. So anyway, let us know what you think of the Kirameiger stuff that
press
has
conference
trailer, whatever have you. Like, people on Twitter were telling me, like, let me actually get the tweet up and everything.
It's Koga. That would be comedy. Or they plays it with Zero.
Somebody's like, but it's like Car Ranger.
It's actually Garo. It's just Garo. It's just Garo in a red suit.
Somebody,
it's Garo season 6.
Chazzy Chaz on Twitter replied, says that they love it, so that's good for them.
Okay.
Somebody just said, I just hate red. I'm scared of what's gonna happen.
That's my main.
You're echoing Marcus.
Yeah. A lot of my extreme hesitance from this comes from red.
I watched their press conference. They give me a Turbo Ranger vibe, and the Red Ranger is
That's not a good thing.
And the Red Ranger is acting like Lucky.
Who said that?
And I hate it. That was Eddie Madison.
Okay.
On Twitter. Brandon Jones, I personally feel super excited for it. The Red looks like he's more on the hyperactive side.
Which is a bad thing.
No shit.
For you.
But the other characters seem
Glad
interesting.
you're excited, Brandon.
The villains are menacing, and the mecha is gorgeous.
Yeah, the villain.
I like how one of them looks because it's an actual human face. With
Thank
like
you. Yes.
I like that.
I noticed that.
I like that.
And the other guy is designed extremely well.
I didn't get a good enough look.
Do you think we'll have another Tokyuger where we're more interested in the fucking villains than we are the Sentai?
Could be a possibility. And if they do that,
anything's possible at this rate because the show's not out yet.
I'd rather them actually pull more of a Geki Ranger than a Tokyuger.
Okay.
Because at least in Geki Ranger, the Rangers were a little bit more involved with a lot of the villain stuff.
Because they had that personal stake in it because they knew the guy. Heaven forbid we can't ask for another live band. Friends, why have you sent?
Yes. But yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Let us know what you think in the comments.
It won't start until March.
Yep.
So we got a while.
Mm-hmm.
Until then, we still got to suffer through the rest of Ryu's Soldier. And as always, and this will probably be the last Rumorcast on Kirameiger.
Yeah, this will be the last one.
Yep.
Until the first
show
impressions.
comes out, then we got our first impressions.
We'll see you again on Rumorcast in 6 months? Probably for the next Kamen Rider.
Yeah, next Rider. Which I'm going to be sad about because
I'm behind on 0 wanting to catch up. But we will see you guys next time. Bye everybody.
Bye.